What's up? What's good? It's your boy Tommy Springfield, aka the King of All Talk, back up in here with another video. And as you can see today I'm supporting the Queens. I got the I Am Queen hat, the little hoodie, little shirt, definitely merch that I got, for the ladies. But I'm gonna support because I'm the CEO. But let's move on. But before we get into the video, before we can talk to anything else, I like to say I'm the realest dude out my city. And what I really want to know is, how y'all doing out there? So in this video, it's clear to see what's going on. The police looks like to be rushing in someone's door. Turned out they made a mistake. They wrestled with this lady. I'm assuming her crotch, her cooch was all up in the air. Because, look, you don't see no panty line. She's on the floor. They blurred it out. So her crotch must have been all out and all that stuff. But y'all know, y'all listen to me talk too much as it is. So let's let the video tell the story.
Tonight on News 4 Jax at 6, video shows Jacksonville police entering a woman's home, and she says it was a case of mistaken identity.
Listen. Mama, calm down! Mama.
And now she's calling for accountability after she says officers threw her on the ground and handcuffed her.
Now, let's get right into me running my mouth. Okay, they bust into the lady crib, all in front of her kids. To most people, that's nothing, but that's traumatizing. And to find out you made a mistake. Let's get it.
Woman tells the News 4 Jax I-Team that police questioned and released her after realizing they had the wrong person.
News 4 Jax I-Team reporter Tarek Miner's here in the studio with more on the incident that was all caught on cell phone video. Tarek?
Well, Khristi Jackson's 4-year-old grandson, her 2 daughters, they were also inside that apartment off Moncrief Road when JSO officers went to her house looking for a female suspect. Jackson says within just a few seconds of knocking on her door, police were inside of her house, forcing her into handcuffs.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Now look at that. Look. That's aggression. Like he was trying to hurt her. Look how he grabbed her by the back of her head, man. Look at that. Look. Look how he got her, man. No man should be grabbing no woman like that, period. I hope these dudes is fired off the force and nobody want to work with them, which will never happen. But watch how he grabbed the back of her head. Look, just threw her. Look at that, man. He hates her. That officer hates her.
It's absolute mayhem inside Khristi.
Look, they roughing her up.
After Jackson says sheriff's officers forced their way inside her apartment without a warrant, taking her down to her kitchen floor with force.
They literally slumped me on the ground. I was on the ground. One officer kicked me in my right side, kneed me in my right side as I was on the ground.
Jackson says it all started with a knock on the door with JSO officers.
Now, white America, because I know y'all be the first ones to stick up for this officer, for these police. Why does anyone in their home need to be roughed up like this? There was no calmer, cooler way to do it, white America. White America, once y'all get on board and understand this shit wrong, then we can get changed. But until then, until y'all keep sitting on the sideline, oh, they deserved it, and we not gonna get changed. We need y'all to join the fight. But let's get back to the video.
Asking her if she was Mrs. Cooper. Jackson says she told the officer she wasn't Mrs. Cooper 2 times. She says then she tried to shut her front door.
I got ready to close the door. It was stopped by Officer Foot, and then all the other officers bum rush right through here.
What's going on, officer? Can you talk to me? Can you talk to me, please?
At one point during the scuffle, a JSO officer is heard saying, "We're trying to figure out what's going on as well." Jackson is heard asking members of her family to run and get her photo identification.
Find mama purse. What's going on?
If you get her ID, verify that she lives in this apartment, it would help.
So you knocked on her door, and now you demanding she identify herself. Like, you know, I try to say all cops ain't bad cops because there is some cool cops out there. But if you're willing to work with guys that do this, you know what I'm saying? Cops come to the black community and they want us to tell, but they never tell. Y'all got the blue wall of silence. Y'all never tell on each other, but y'all come to the community, investigate crime, and want us to tell. But y'all don't follow your own rules. If you work with guys like this, that makes you a bad cop. Y'all should be shunning these dudes. They should be hard to, you know, for them to find work. All police across America should know, hey, man, we don't want him in our force. So if he come over here, that's the word on him.
Mama, where's it at? Officer, what's going on? I didn't do nothing. That's what we were going to figure out. Mama. Go get my ID, please. What's going on? Officer, can you please tell me what's going on?
I need her ID. That's
okay.
all I need.
Jackson says JSO officers took her out of her house in handcuffs and placed her in the back of a squad car where they questioned her. She says officers didn't read her rights or tell her why she was being detained. Here's what she noticed inside of the police officer's squad car.
Once I got inside the car, I'm looking and they got 4 pictures of this person that they're looking for. And out of all 4 pictures, we don't look skin color not alike, hair color not alike. Hers is more red, mine is more orange.
Jackson says 30 minutes later, police let her go and told her it was a case of mistaken identity because of her hair color. She says one JSO officer said he was sorry, but she says her family is still traumatized by what happened in their own home.
But they stop it. They stop brutalizing people like they're doing. Communicate with people instead of being the first thing you want to do is...
White America, the first thing you got to do is put yourself in this lady's shoes. You in your home, you get a knock on the door. Oh, are you Mr. White Lady or Mrs. White Lady? Is that you? Nah, that ain't me. Nah, that ain't me. All right, see y'all later. And you go to close your door and they bum rush in and they beat you up in front of your kids and your kids is just held back and you wouldn't think that's cool. So white America, when y'all see these videos, man, y'all should be just as outraged because when they done bullying the black people, who you think next? You think, oh, no, that was just a black thing. It's not a black thing. Police don't see black and white. They see blue and y'all. They're the biggest gang in America, and don't you ever forget that.
Put your hands on them and slam them on the ground and hurt them all up.
We had a lot of questions. News4Jax asked the sheriff's office, so what happened in that video? We asked specifically, what was Sheriff T.K. Waters' response after viewing that video? We also asked for an interview with the sheriff. The sheriff declined the interview. A spokesperson for the sheriff's office responded saying that this incident is now being administratively reviewed. Therefore, we are unable to comment on the incident while that review is ongoing. We will have more on this developing story in the coming days. Mary?
If you're a supporter of the channel, much love and respect. And if you're one of these haters out here and you supporting dumb stuff like this, cut the shit.